EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Crowd begins with a pass. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Hook him up on a second down and 8. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop. Third and 5. Working out of the gun is Milton. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the play fake, it's Milton. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A big play for Seattle. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Play action, now it's Milton. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Walker. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On play action, Stroud. This one intercepted. That's the safety, Rashawn Jenkins. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A touchdown. Throwing on second down is Milton. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the gun, here's Milton. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. It is a big-time play for Houston. 42 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Stroud to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. On the ground, it's Mixon. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Stroud. This is hard toward the side of the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw. Stroud. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he's in. Take Dell. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw, it's Milton. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon.
He is in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Milton going to look to throw it again. Connected with the tight end. That's Fant. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Seahawks. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead. despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On third down, here's a run by Mixon. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Fairbairn's kick is good. So at halftime, it's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Going right sideline and complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. And that is incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away. Back deep to receive the explosive Kevontae Turpin. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. On 1st down, here's Milton. Quick walk to Smith and Jigba. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the 1st down.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, I can promise you that's not what they had in mind when they called that play. They're thinking either catch the defense in deep, soft coverage, or maybe get lucky and they're blitzing. In this case, they get neither and pick up a...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man, that's Collins. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. Rough start to this drive for the defense. Back-to-back big plays. This one for 27 yards. From the gun, here's Stroud. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Texans go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Play action. Now it's Milton. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's good for 11 and a 1st down. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Try and throw with Milton. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we... They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run here. Walker, 1st down and more. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick-6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick-6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick-6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud to throw. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And that is brought in. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards. Back to throw. Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Milton. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Seattle. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first down. A throw on the move is caught. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. They'll go play action with Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. That one taken in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. So down 2 scores. They're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
So on first and 10, here's Milton taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
They'll go. Here's Milton. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be. And they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it down. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Get out of the gun is Milton. And he will score again. Touchdown, Seahawks. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking down. Stroud going to set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Gray.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it's going to bring up 4th down. To throw is Stroud. He's got it at the 7, and he's into the end zone. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll only get down to around the 42. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Once again, it's Walker. Walker, 1st down and more. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. The kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
Here's Walker. And he'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops for their opponents. That's the difference in this one. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.